Pickaxe.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to YOMP.
Wow.
Wow, fireworks. Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. I mean, we're probably a month late by now.
Yeah, but it's never too late to say Happy New Year to the peeps. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, G.
Yeah, just get it all out of the way.
I'll get it all out of the way now. Happy birthday, G-Star Games. October, everybody, just in case you were... It's the whole of October is G's game. The game?
G's game. The whole of October is my birthday. Mm-hmm. But yeah, welcome. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome back, everybody. Again, yeah, Happy New Year. We obviously were on a little break because, you know, the year is insane and full of chaos and jingle jam and Christmas and the Christmas holidays and everything else. So I think a little break was warranted.
Can we have another one after this? I'm really tired.
I think it's about that time, right?
Yeah. Did you have a nice Christmas? Did you watch loads of Christmas films?
I did have a lovely Christmas and I watched a lot of Christmas films. Obviously the classics, Home Alone, Home Alone 2,
Home Alone 3. Home Alone 4.
No.
Just keep going with the Home Alone 5. Home Alone 6.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
You know, all the classics. What about you? Do you watch any Christmas films? Like any of the staple Christmas films?
I know you have films.
I know you have your little weird niche ones, but
I still have my weird niche ones. I watched Christmas with the Cranks, and I watched
Christmas with the Cranks is great.
I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the one Burr Lives. It's like a little animated one from the 60s.
Oh.
And it's one of my Christmas traditions. It's so cute. And it's about, obviously, the snowman. Burr Lives is a snowman telling a story of Rudolph, and Rudolph runs away and goes to the island of misfit toys, and then saves the day with Santa, and then makes Santa go back and get all the misfit toys to get their houses, and then there's an abominable snowman, and it's. One of the elves wants to be a dentist, so he takes the abominable snowman's teeth out. It sounds like a dream when I try and tell you about any film, it's like, it's a fucking dentist.
Sounds insane. I'll give you that much. I'm trying to follow along with this plot, and it's like the abominable snowman, and then teeth, and then presents.
I highly recommend it. It's so good. And the Island of Misfit Toys, right, has toys that aren't suitable for, mass production. There's a bird that can't fly, but it can swim, which isn't a problem to me. There is a train with There's a train with square wheels. Not ideal, but never mind. There's an elephant with spots. That's not a fucking problem. Don't know what's wrong with the doll. I can't remember. I think it's got manic depression. I can't quite recall. Maybe
fair enough.
It's an alcoholic or something.
Oh,
it's not.
Okay.
There's a water gun that shoots jam instead of water, and I think that's more of a usage.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
Like, I think that's more of a problem with whoever put jam in it.
Yeah, clearly.
It's not the water pistol's fault. And then there's a scooter with a sad face. I don't know what's wrong with that. And an aeroplane with a sad face. They've just all got sad faces. And I like
Henry
that.
Hoover, but like sad.
I went to Curry's the other week, not sponsored, to buy a new monitor. And I was looking at all the Henry Hoovers because now they've got like cordless Henry Hoovers that are like, the ones that you put on the wall to charge. And then vacuum, and they've still got the smiley faces. Yeah, and they've got handheld ones with smiley faces.
Hold
on, everything should
Handheld.
have a smiley face.
I need to see this.
They're so cute.
I've not seen this. Henry Quick Dust Oh my God, he does.
I'm in a place in my life where I'm being advertised these on Instagram.
I mean, give me those ads, because I want those ads.
We've had enough of the adverts for erectile dysfunction and male pattern baldness, and we just want vacuum.
Yeah, just want a vacuum with long battery life.
Oh, that's all I want in life.
That's all women want in life, and it's disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting. But Christmas was fine. I don't really do Christmas very much.
What do you mean?
I don't do Christmas. I don't like Christmas that much. I like the vibes,
the decor, and like.
Oh God, I love
stuff.
I love decorating. I love the vibes. I love sitting down. I hate Christmas Day.
I mean, Christmas Day is kind of like, it's a bit weird in a way, because it's like leading up to it, and there's so much hype around it. But I think arguably the good thing about the Christmas Day itself is the actual month and the lead up to it, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, the Christmas Day can be good, but it can also be, shit if you don't really have like a big family, let's say, or you don't get on with your family, or for whatever reason,
Yeah, so I just sit in the dark and watch films and eat a bagel.
I mean, that's fine, if that's what makes you happy, then power.
And so yeah, that was it basically. In the new year, pretty much same shit.
I mean, New Year, I agree with, like, don't give a crap about it, really. So, especially if you were going to try to go out on New Year's, be rammed.
Why do people, like, it used to be a thing. It used to be a good thing, I think. New Year was very exciting. Now, it's kind of like, well, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Did you see the London fireworks?
I don't think I did, no.
It's a lot of money to stand around and it's not good at all.
It's not very good, is it? Yeah. No, I don't think I did see. But, like, I don't know, I don't really care. Like, I know it sounds like Grinchy and shit, but I just don't care about, like, fireworks.
I totally understand the Grinch now.
Yeah.
The
older we get, I'm just like, you know what? Valid. I'm like one of those grumpy old... Well, like, because sometimes people are, like, popping off fireworks in the neighborhood. And I'm just like, can you shut the hell up? Can you stop? Can you stop popping off fireworks, please?
They should absolutely ban
they did,
noisy fireworks.
And they did in the Netherlands. They went out with a literal bang in the Netherlands, and they've banned them. And
great.
Yeah, which is great. Loads of people bought fireworks, and I mean, of course there were injuries and stuff, but now they've been banned. So I just don't understand why normal civvies can just go and buy fireworks. It makes no sense to me.
It shouldn't be allowed. Like, I'm grumpy, but it's because it scares our cats as well.
Yeah, like some cats like don't give a damn, but then there are the cats that are like, and dogs and pets that are like, you know what, like I'm scared for my life here.
Yeah,
this is terrifying, and it's just not very fun for them. But it's also annoying.
Yeah, it makes me scared. It makes me worry for my cats, because Candace is fine. She does not give a shit.
Yeah,
but Brenda, even though she's deaf, she can see the fireworks, and now because I can see the Blackpool Tower from my house. So she looks at the tower and she thinks it's fireworks because it's flashing and stuff, and she gets scared, and she looks. Aww. She sees the TV reflection in the window, and she gets scared because she thinks it's fireworks. Keith hides under the bed, so I dragged everything out from under the bed so that he could have a good place to hide. The poor little bastard man.
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
It's just not necessary.
No.
It's really, like, I used to live in Manchester, and I was in like a high-rise apartment, and my God, it was just constant. It was just absolutely constant. And then there was like a rumor going around, or like a thing going around, where people would say, oh, it's like a drug deal thing. So when fireworks were going off, it was like a successful drug deal. Or it's like a drug dealer communication thing. Yeah, I'm like, come on. There's no way that's You can't be serious.
Way.
Yeah.
Police, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah,
I've done a
another
drug
successful
deal.
drug deal.
Woohoo. Oh, God.
Yeah, band fireworks, they're the worst. I'm going to Grinch it up.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to be Grinchy if that's what it takes. I'm fucking miserable.
I mean, some things are just like annoying, right?
Yep.
And fireworks are just one of those things. I mean, I just don't want to be sitting at 10 o'clock at night and then just hear bang, 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 Not fun. But aside from all that jazz, we are back and we have some interesting plans.
We do.
Interesting little plans that we hope will come to fruition.
It's that
this
whole
year.
thing in January where podcasts and Charles say we're changing how we do things and then we make it worse. So
well, I don't think these things will be worse, but I mean, I really hope we can do this stuff because I do feel we love YOMP and we appreciate everybody who still listens to YOMP regardless of the personnel change. But we have ideas.
We're getting rid of G.
Yeah, no, it's just going to be Sophie now and her cats.
I decided that G's taste in film.
This is my retirement.
We're putting her out to pasture. We're actually taking her off to a farm somewhere.
Finally, dude. But we've got a couple ideas that we think could be really cool. So we do have a YouTube channel because people don't use a lot of the podcast streaming platforms and they sometimes prefer YouTube because you can get YouTube Premium and you don't have to have YouTube open and you can use it like a podcast platform, so to speak. So we were thinking of doing potentially like movie commentary, so like watch along commentary. So if it's a movie and we're like talking over it and you can have it on while you're also watching that movie, for example.
Because I know that when I watch a film, I want two women nattering at me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching it.
While you're watching
telling me, I want them to mansplain what's going on. And then throughout it, I'm going to be, what's going on, G? G, who's that?
Who's that? Asking like 1,000 questions throughout the film.
Just watch the film, Sophie.
Just shut up, watch the film. I don't know. I think people actually really like this like commentary thing. I've seen it like everywhere over the years. So I'm pretty sure people like it. So we might...
I like it.
Might try our hand at that.
It's kind of what we do anyway, in a way. We just don't have the film like running, but it might be quite a good, like a little extra, a little bit of something extra,
a little something different. Because you got to try new things and see what works and what doesn't work. Another thing is we might do like quick fire reviews of movies. So that would mean on the YouTube, it would be us doing a review of a movie, but it wouldn't be like what we do now where it's like 2 hours long, right? It would just be 20 minutes, 30 minutes with some interesting tidbits about the movie and some cool like imagery going on a video. So it would be like a produced video as well as like a podcast type episode. And
what was I going to say? Fuck it. I can't remember. I've just got distracted instantly.
Oh, it happens to me all the time.
I would like our patrons, who we are so flipping grateful for, could let us know what films they like quickfire. Because in that way, we're not rolling dice.
Yeah, it would be something you guys can actively contribute to and have your say. That's a really interesting add-on to that idea, so we'll take a note of that. And then also new releases, right? So the things that are coming out, like I've recently watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which is the second part to 28 Years Later. Loved it. And it's a new movie, and it's something that we're either gonna maybe go to the cinema to watch, or when it comes out on streaming, give it a watch, do a review.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, these are just a couple things that we are pondering the orb about, and we'll keep you guys posted.
Absolutely.
But Yeah, it's exciting stuff. But we do have a YouTube. So if you are interested, and hopefully, like, we are very hopeful and we want this stuff to happen, go check out the YouTube. It is, I want to say YOMP Cast.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, YOMP Cast on YouTube. We're not 100% sure because obviously we focus on the streaming side of things, right? So, but yeah, go check that out, and go check out the Patreon, obviously, because we will be posting updates on there as well. But just keeping you guys posted in this new year, 2026.
Hooray!
Hooray! But we are gathered here today because we've watched Hot Fuzz.
I almost forgot what we watched.
She almost forgot.
Almost, but I did actually watch it.
You did?
Which is
when did you watch
shit.
it?
I watched it Monday night, so we're recording on a Wednesday.
Yes.
So I watched it
Wonderful.
2 nights ago. And I didn't realise initially that it was 2 hours long.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes
Crazy.
it's like either going to be, you think like an hour and 30, which is the standard, especially for movies around that time, right? And then...
Yeah. That's feature film length of
yes.
of movie.
But I don't hate that this is... I mean, personally, I love Hot Fuzz. I think it's a hilarious film, and it doesn't feel like 2 hours to me. But...
No. It felt like 2 hours to me at times.
Okay. How many times have you watched it, though? Because that...
Many.
Yeah, there you go. It can feel like that because you've seen it quite a few times and you know what's going to happen, you know what to expect, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, because I saw it when it came out, and it's one of my mom's favourite films, and it's one of those films where... So it came out in 2000 and what? 6?
7, I think. Yeah.
So I would have been about 18. So it was like my age range would have enjoyed that sort of thing as well. And I'm a fan of Edgar Wright, and I'm a fan of things that Simon Pegg's been in and Nick Frost. It's one of those, you know, it's a non-offensive film, and it's better than a lot of them.
A lot of films in general, or...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
It's just so him, and I understand it. And there was a couple of bits I laughed at, and it's nice to see it again because I haven't seen it in a few years.
Holy shit, Edgar Wright is hot.
Isn't he?
What the hell?
I like him.
I've never seen a picture of Edgar Wright before.
So he was in this. There was this comedy series called Look Around You. In the early 2000s, and he played, it was like a parody of a 70s like educational school program that you'd get, and he was in that, like he was just like a production assistant in that. And then
Look Around You, 2002, 2005,
yeah, and he did Spaced, which really, like, again, parents loved Spaced. Parents loved Look Around You. So this is like right on my street. But yeah, he's fit.
I saw his picture on IMDb because I don't think I've ever seen a picture of him before or like knew really what he looked like. But I clicked on his link on IMDb and there he is.
He's cute.
He's a cutie. Right, yeah. So Hot Fuzz, like you said, pretty staple film. Part of the Cornetto trilogy, if anybody knows what that is. It is the, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Yep.
World's End.
And World's End, yeah.
Yeah. Arguably, I like this one the best. I do like Shaun of the Dead. I think Shaun of the Dead is really great. But I think there's just the mystery in this. And the characters and the intrigue is what draws me to Hot Fuzz a bit more than Shaun of the Dead.
It's very cleverly done.
Yes.
And especially watching it back, and I don't even need to look at the trivia to like understand things that are like the callbacks and the Chekhov's guns in there that are like, this is put there for a reason. This has been shown for a reason. Everything in there has a reasoning, and it's So,
I love it, yeah. We won't, like, I mean, do you want to go through chronologically, or do you want to just talk about it?
We'll just talk about it, really, I think, because like I said, it's a long film, and there's a lot of interweaving little bits
yes.
of it, which is the interesting part. So, I mean, as a quick rundown of it, you've got this really good policeman officer in London for the Met, and they say he's doing too well, he's doing too many arrests, and he's making the rest of them look bad. Because he's just too fucking good at his job. Never actually happened, but the Met are just like, they are quite incompetent. I get it. And so they send him off to a tiny little town in Gloucestershire, I think it is, and it's got no crime rate apparently.
Yeah.
Really,
just
nice
really quiet, and nothing really ever happens there.
Nothing happens, but there's a lot of accidents, and then he unravels this mystery of like what's been going on underneath the surface of voted the best town to live in, or whatever it was. Yeah.
Like, clearly, they can't just be all sunshine daisies. Everybody's having a grand time and nothing, there's no robberies or incidents. Like, come on. It can't be all that, right? So, he's been sent there. And there's an interesting cast of cops. I think the town's called Sandford, if I remember correctly.
Sandford.
Yeah. Great cast. Great acting. Like, they're just so funny. As an Australian, having lived in the UK, you get a sort of different appreciation for British humor. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like living here, I now really get and really understand and really appreciate Brits and just how funny they are and how good at comedy they are.
It's its own very specific type of comedy. Australian comedy is quite similar, though.
In a way, but it's the way that Brits say things that...
It's very deadpan and dry humour. And
that's what I like about it. It's the deadpan, sarcastic, like, just the way that, like, nonchalant, the way they say things, and you're just like, oh my God, this is just... It's perfect. Because it's not in your face. It's very subtle, and you get a good laugh out of it. I
was going to say, it's a very, very British film.
Yes.
Everything about it, like, it's... If you want to know about England, most of this is just
it's pretty spot
stereotypical
on, right?
Yeah, except for all the guns at the end.
Yeah, that you can. That's not really British,
we don't really have that amount of gunnage,
no.
even in the countryside.
Right? Oh, in the countryside.
In the airport, you have your armed policemen, and they're very rare. Yeah. They don't normally come out, but I have seen a few armed police cars in Blackpool because it's rough as fuck.
Wait, armed police cars as in...
Like they have it's a blue car and it's got like armed police written on it.
Oh wow, okay.
And police dogs and shit. But the setting is so British. Like, because I grew up in the countryside, and this is posher than where I lived.
Yeah, this town is very posh, to be fair. Yeah, that is important to know. It
is.
It's not just like a little, small, tiny... Like, it's probably a small town, but it's, like, very picturesque,
village.
I guess,
yeah, it's a picturesque little village. I lived in a picturesque little village that only had a pub and a school and a church and some houses, and that was it.
Right, okay.
Like, there wasn't even a shop.
Well, like a little town centre or anything? Or?
No, it was like 2 roads, and there was a post office somewhere, but you still had to walk quite far.
Yeah.
But it was mostly fields and farmers and horses and sheep and cows. And there was like 30 kids in my school. It was really nice. I loved it. So moving from London to a tiny little village where nothing happens.
It's great.
And, and then, but he doesn't like it. He likes the action. And the police force there, though they're not allowed to call it the force anymore because it's not politically correct.
And their biggest issue, like they're having like a meeting with like heads of, it's kind of like homeowners association, but not really, but it's just like people who are like key figures in the community.
It's the neighborhood watch type thing.
Yeah, and they're having a meeting, and like their biggest issue is like some guy, you know, those statue
the
guys.
living statue.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite bits in the whole film.
Not the geese. The goose or whatever.
The swan.
The swan, yeah.
No, look, catching them swans then.
Oh, it's just one.
It's just one swan, actually. I loved it. Like, so everything has a little callback as well, all through the film. So
it's clever.
I mean, obviously, Nicholas Angel gets sent to Sandford, and his number is 777, which is an angel number.
Oh,
the angel number. Divine alignment, spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and good fortune. So that's if you believe in angel numbers, because like you got 666, which is Lucifer, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know the 777. Also, one of the funny bits in the movie was when he's taking a photo with the kids at the school, and he's looking at the newspaper article, and it says top cop Angle.
The guy can't spell his name right.
Top cop Angle tells it to the kids.
And I love it's Adam Buxton that's the reporter. And there's so many good people in the cast, aren't there? So you got Simon Pegg as Nicholas Angel, you got Nick Frost as his sort of sidekick in this. You got Martin Freeman and Bill Nighy, and what's his face? Steve Coogan
in there as well.
Yeah, Steve Coogan are the top cops at the.
Oh my
god!
God.
They're like the sergeant, the chief inspectors, and then you've got Olivia Colman. You've got Bill Bailey, who plays two people, which is really good. You've got what's his fucking? I can't even remember. I was watching a film with him in. Joe
Cornish?
I do like Joe Cornish and Adam Buxton. They did a great podcast. Who's the main guy?
Randomly, there's fucking Stephen Merchant talking about the swan.
Yeah, he's got the swans. His swan escaped. You've got Kevin Eldon, and I love him. He is hilarious. He's so good. Julia Deakin, who was in Spaced as well. You've got Timothy Dalton.
Oh, Timothy Dalton.
Simon Skimmer. Jim Broadbent. That's who it is. And, right, I mean, I've got loads of connections going through all of these things. Like, fucking brilliant. Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
Woodward.
And Woodward. Alice Lowe. She's great. Yeah, just a fucking brilliant cast. Kate Blanchett, really by the way.
Kate Blanchett?
Yes, Kate Blanchett, and Peter Jackson's in it. Yes.
I don't remember this. Wait.
Well, all right. We'll get there.
Yeah, jeez. Kate Blanchett. Okay. Yeah, it's like a buddy cop, but like a buddy cop film, but not American, right? So when you think of buddy cop, it's kind of like fucking Bad Boys. Or like Rush Hour, for example.
Rush Hour, I was gonna say, yeah.
But this is like, very British.
Very British.
It's so like just does not have the same pizzazz and like Hollywood feel. I would love to know what somebody thinks of this movie who obviously doesn't know a lot about England. Right? Or doesn't have like never been, or, I would love to know what they think about this, and like what do they think of the feel of it and the little town and all that shit. That'd be really interesting.
It's because this is, it's like, it feels like a comforting little blanket to someone like me who knows this stuff.
It feels comforting to me, and I'm not even like British, right? But I've lived here for so long, and I'm like, I'm familiar with all these Britishisms and the little town stuff and everything else, and I'm like, oh, this is so weirdly comforting. So for you, I can imagine it's like super comforting to see all this on like the big screen like that.
Yeah, it's lovely. And so it's like even down to the ruffians, the kids, the youths. You've got the fucking the chavs that live there and they're bored out of their fucking head, and so they go to the pub and they steal things, and it's like this is all they can do. And basically the neighborhood watch, the top dogs in the town, they love winning the best village award and whatever. And anything that sort of might mean that the judges vote against or like put marks down, there's been a lot of accidents that mean these things are sort of taken care of, which is great, which is like the graffiti, the living statue needs sorting out, the hoodies, the guys in the pub, and it's why there's such a low crime rate, because things are attributed to, well, just let them off. Don't worry about it. Just let them off. Just, it'll go away. We'll take care of the problem.
Yeah.
And a lot of the problems are taken care of in the police officers by buying cake and ice cream and stuff.
Literally, yeah. He gets there and they're just all like eating cake and ice cream.
Yep. He on his first night, he's not even working. He goes to the pub and he's like, oh, there's so many kids that are underage, that he arrests all of them, and he also, that pisses off the people at the pub. It's like, fuck's sake, that's most of their
clientele,
and they're like pretty pissed off at him. And there's this guy drinking at the pub, and it turns out he's his partner in the police force. Nobody takes anything seriously.
No, not at all.
So he arrests loads of people on their first night.
It feels like also you get the vibe, I think, fairly early on when he's like sat down. I think it's like after the pub, and then they go and do that, like, I guess, like neighborhood watch-esque meeting, right? Where they've got like all these old women and men sitting around a round table talking very pleasantly about, the things that are going on in the town. Yeah.
Having twins. She's had her twins and blah, blah, blah. We need to sort this out. It's like a council meeting.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, I mean, that should have been like the kind of first red flag in a way. Because in the UK, don't they have little, like in little villages like that, don't they have little town hall, little meetings, like community center meeting places, right? This one looks really posh. And I know it's a posh little town, but it's only like the heads of like certain businesses and stuff like that are there, and there's no public forum, right?
Yeah, it's not like anyone can just walk in and say their bit.
Yeah, very posh chairs, very posh setting. And he's just sat there like, oh my God.
He's bored. And he likes the action. And Danny, who is Nick Frost's character, he wants to know what it's like to shoot people and like fly through the air, because he's a big fan of the action films. And Nicholas Angel's not seen any of them, which is like their main, like, they have these differences, and they finally start getting to know each other when they have a few drinks, and he goes back to his place to watch films. So what happens is people start, there's accidents and stuff that happen. Accidents. There was a car accident where two people got decapitated, and what else happened? A house blew up. Trying to remember, a lady fell on her shears, in inverted commas.
Well, it was also like at that fair, the most iconic one.
Oh my God.
The most iconic one character. To me. Yeah, where he's like, what is it? Like the top of like a church?
A church
thing?
spire, like bit of the church falls off and like crushes his head on a spike.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, gory stuff.
Yeah. Basically, throughout the film, you're seeing these key characters, these older people, I guess, the ones who are like, have like really big businesses in the town and, you know, heads of this and the theater and all that jazz. You see them interacting throughout the film and you just think, God, this is so weird. Like, they're acting so strange. And you think that they're just normal, but they're just kind of busybodies and you don't really think much of it.
Weirdos. And this is because that is exactly what it's like to live in these places.
I mean, literally. Yeah. Very busybody in your business, you know.
And they send him out to do these really fucking shit tasks. He wants to be involved in, he's like looking at things from a different angle. And, but they're like, right, well, there's a swan that's gone missing. You need to catch that. You need to go to the farmer. I forget what was up with the farmer. Oh, someone had been cutting his hedges, you know, and they had to talk it out. And he always like starts digging deeper, and they're like, for fuck's sake, well, you're not like, don't even pay any attention to all of the guns in his shed.
Mate, honestly, one of my favorite parts of the movie. I swear to God, where he goes to that old guy's house, the guy who plays fucking Filch in like the Harry Potter movies or whatever, and he's like standing there with a fucking like shotgun, you know, in his arm. Yeah, and then they go, and I love the quintessential like, you know, I don't know if it's like Somerset, but it's like if you've ever heard.
The West Country accent.
Yeah, summer. I gotta come by Harvester. But
I'll give you the key.
But like really indiscernible. Like to the point where it's like if you're not from there, fuck me.
You would not understand.
Yeah. And then he goes into his shed and what do they see?
They've got loads of guns and a mine.
A fucking mine.
And this isn't like that sort of mine. Now, you probably know more about mines than I do, but doesn't that look like a sea mine?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's like an anti-tank mine or anything.
No, I'm pretty sure that is a sea mine. So, how?
Why is it there? Like, what the fuck is that for? And he says, don't worry, it's deactivated, and he hits it and it starts ticking. Yeah,
here we go. A World War II era German sea mine.
Interesting. Because I can understand it being a mine from, like, literally, like, from a field. You know, one of his fields.
Yeah, or something. You know, there's a lot of things left out in the fields during World War One and all that shit. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But a sea mine?
A sea mine. But it starts ticking, he hits it, and it's like, oh shit. Hi, Brenda. Oh, I got Brenda on my knee. There we go. Brenda. Hello, baby. Come on, sit down. So he's starting getting really like involved in like, will you just leave it alone? There's nothing wrong. It's all been an accident. Because he catches this guy for speeding. And he's like, oh, I'm really sorry about speeding. Also to note that everybody has a, what are they called? Those little walkie-talkies. So everybody knows what's going on. Word travels really fast.
Yeah.
Because as soon as one person knows, they get on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, like word gets around fast in this town. Yeah.
So he does a guy for speeding.
Well, he's the guy that's like the theater man, and then
so he says, "Oh, come to my show. I'll as a way to make it up for you." And he's like, "No, we don't accept gifts." And then the police sergeant's like, "Could you go to this and represent the police?" And he's like, "Yes, it's for work then, I guess."
Yeah. Because he's a proper, stickler for the rules. Workaholic, as we said, he was in London, saw a lot of action, too good at his job. He's just too damn good.
Too damn good. So he goes there, and then that he starts suspecting. There's one guy played by Timothy Dalton who he suspects as being a little bit evil.
The owner of the
supermarket.
Yeah.
The Safeway, because he's like, oh, that was shit, wasn't it? And he always seems to turn up at the places, and he's like, he makes these comments that just don't. They're just weird, all right? He's like, oh, I bet if we smashed your head in, you'd get all the secrets out and stuff. You don't say that to people. And he's like, come by my shop and fucking, I don't know. He's saying all sorts of things. He comes across as very evil, so...
Yeah,
Angel's
but it's like during these types of films, though, it's like, you know, you have a character or a couple of characters that act really weird and say weird shit and red herring, right? It's like, oh, are they actually evil or are they just being really fucking weird? But yeah, I think the most obviously weird one. Yeah,
I would say so.
Yeah, like he's the one that just sort of like blares out red, you know, flag, like, oh, he's acting very strange, right? And that's like the clever thing about this movie in general is that you're very unsuspecting of the reality of what's actually going on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm having to move my microphone. Brenda's making me rearrange my legs and all sorts.
Oh,
but she's
classic
always
cats.
welcome to say, oh, you lovely girl. She watched it with me as well.
Oh, Brenda, what did you think?
She enjoyed it. She really liked the swans.
Atta girl.
Didn't you? You good girl. So there's he's running the Safeway and he's got the trolley boy. Yarp. Oh. Yarp.
He plays the Hound in Game of Thrones. A very big. Yeah, he's a very big, tall man. And he's like the king's like bodyguard essentially. But yeah, he's great. Yarp. Very quotable just for that yarp.
So the guy is you see that this guy gets murdered with an axe. The guy that did the Shakespeare that got caught speeding.
No, they got their heads decapitated.
Well, yeah, but you see as a cutaway a hooded figure cut their heads off with an axe.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Because they put on this play and it was so fucking bad that it was Romeo and Juliet. And then at the end, it's like a panto.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's really bad. And so you see them get killed by an axe. They're decapitated. But then next scene, road traffic accident. Heads come off. It looks like they were speeding, went into a sign.
Yes,
heads came off. Just an accident.
Which is like you said with the callbacks, right?
Yes.
How they initially got caught for speeding.
Set up,
yeah, by Angel in the first place. So yeah, the callback to their heads getting fucking decapitated. I don't know how. In an open in the countryside, where? But sure.
So yeah, and Nicholas Angel's like, well, there isn't any skid marks.
Yeah.
On the road. So
like what? Like, what do you mean their heads got decapitated? Why, what?
I know, that's not really something that happens that just so
especially in the countryside. There's nothing built up around.
Well, they went into... So I guess they're saying, went around a corner too fast, hit the sign that was there.
Yeah.
And it's just a terrible accident.
Oh, yeah, freaking nature accident, you know.
Yep. Next thing, you know, you've got the little drunk guy who they take him home and he's axed in the face, I think. And then they make it up and they blow his house up and they say, well, it was obvious that he just put a fry up on, left the gas on, lit a candle, which, I mean, who the fuck goes home from the pub after getting wasted and pissing on a fruit machine,
Yeah.
Right? Says, I'm going to make a fry-up, beans, bacon, eggy, and also light a candle for myself.
Literally. Like that is such a fucking English, like, reference, but I also don't think that when people are pissed from the pub that they go back home, light a candle, do a fry-up at that time of the night. They might have a fry-up,
but they don't light candles. They might have a cigarette, which would have been a better thing, but yeah.
Yeah, just odd, yeah.
His house gets blown up. What a shame. Who else? And then there's the village fete, and the reporter guy says, Nicholas Angel, I need to talk to you. Meet me at 3:00 by the church. Unfortunately, at 3:00 on the dot, his head gets squished by a part of the church, which the church roof they have a swear box to try and fix the church roof. So all these village fates are sort of like to fix bits of the town.
Oh,
and his head gets squished.
Like, I've always got the movie running on the side, but like just watching that back, just that fucking thing falling down.
And it's such bad CGI.
It is, but it's also like really oddly graphic at the same time.
It's very gory. Yeah.
Like it's kind of okay looking for the time.
Right. Oh yeah, for the time it's
just watching that. God damn. Violent.
So then he starts to uncover the fact, he was like, what? That he goes up on the roof and he sees that it's a clean cut. It's like someone's actually cut it and pushed it off.
It's not something where you could see like, you know, like
erosion.
Exactly. Or like little bit. It's like a clean, straight thing. So not natural.
So makes it a crime scene.
Yes.
And none of the other police officers are on board with anything of this doing, because they like to sit around eating cake and ice cream. And they don't want to do the work. They want to just dick about.
Well, nobody ever really does any real police work anyway, because they're always told to pretty much look the other way.
Yes.
And
they take it as gospel, because their boss, Jim Broadbent, is like, it's just a terrible accident. And they're like, okay, boss, if you say so.
Yeah.
You're the big cheese.
Yeah, like some of them aren't particularly bright, but you know, they kind of just, like, well, they're going to go against what their boss says? No.
Yeah, you can't as well. He doesn't like it. He comes across as very, like, open to Nicholas Angel, but he's saying, like, listen, the last guy went mad.
Yes.
In this way, trying to figure out things that weren't there. Just fucking chill, man. Nothing's going on.
Yeah. Like, there's really nothing more to this. You're being overbearing and you're doing a little too much. Yeah. They're gaslighting him, and they're making him out to be like he's the crazy one, when it's reality, it's like, no, it's just freak accidents.
But actually, like, Jim Broadbent's character, the chief, he's in on it too. So
yes,
yeah, that's why. And
I mean, even his friend is like, you know, maybe they are just accidents. Maybe, you know, accidents happen all the time. Like, they happen every day. And he's just getting more and more frustrated. And then they bring out some fucking tit cake at some point. Remember the tit cake?
Oh, because it was Danny's birthday. So it's his son. Yes. Danny is the chief's son as well. And
sorry, not the tit cake. She's wearing tits.
They're wearing a big fake pair of tits. It's all really like unprofessional and stuff, which is great.
Yeah, it's so freaking bizarre.
That's exactly what it's like though as well.
It's so weird. She's like wearing these fake tits, but like the cake itself is like a constable police hat with like a little candle in it, and it's weird.
Well, they used to call police helmets tits.
Really?
Because they look like a tit.
Well, there you go. There's the context.
There's a context.
Yeah, that makes so much sense now.
And so there's loads of these callbacks as well. And when Danny's getting to know Nick, he's he pretends to stab himself in the eye with a ketchup packet.
Oh yeah, at the pub.
And that's like, yeah, it like opens him up to talking about things. He's got a big movie collection of action movies, and he's like, "Have you ever shot a gun in the air and shouted?" And he's like, "No," and he shows him these things, and it was like Danny because he was drunk and got locked up in the cell. His punishment was to buy loads of ice cream for the station, and then at the end, when the baddie Timothy Dalton gets a spike in his throat, he says, "I'm gonna need ice cream." And he says, "There's a lot of ice cream at the station."
Yeah.
And Angel is saved in a way because Danny stabs him in the chest, but he's given him his notebook, which he tucks into that pocket. Because like throughout it, they were saying, "You don't need to wear a stab vest. You know, you don't get stabbed here." Yeah. So he's got his pocketbook, his notebook. He says that it saved my life, you know, more than once. And Danny stabs him, and the ketchup packet puts him in. So that's his sort of like distraction. To like, he's not really stabbed him, but you think, "Oh no, he stabbed him. Oh my God."
Yeah. I just find it funny that his own dad like was about to. No, I don't think he was gonna shoot him, but
no, he didn't want to exactly. But it was because his wife had died, and she was so keen on keeping Sandford beautiful. She was like head of the Horticultural Society, and she wanted to keep this town perfect. And so when she died, he felt like he had to keep it up. You know,
yeah. So
he would.
The TLDR on the plot there, if for those of you who like haven't watched it or whatever, spoiler alert, it's basically like we were saying at the beginning, weird town meeting with like key members of the town who have businesses and stuff, and they're all responsible for all these murders and these weird freak accidents, and you know, keeping the police kind of just dumbing them down so they can just keep getting away with all of these things to try to keep the town perfect.
Yes. And the police force are actually kept in the dark about this, all except for the chief.
Yes.
So they don't know that they're not in on it.
I kind of like that. That was like really, I was happy about that when I first watched it. I was like, oh, I'm glad it's not the whole police force and it's just
the main dude.
Well, because it was like easy to kind of like gaslight them, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
because they were just so trusting and stuff. But so it turns out that, you know, during the end chase scene, he falls down underneath the castle, which is where the swans are. And there's all these like catacombs where they've got skeletons of the people that had, you know, been popped off and taken care of because they were letting the team down, letting the side down. So there's all the scallies, all the youths that were like in the pub.
Yeah,
put them underground. The old police officer, put him in the ground.
So the one
living
guy,
statue, which made me laugh. He's under there. He's still very still. Still painted golden.
So funny.
Brilliant.
So good. That's why I like this film, and especially like the first time I saw it, because it is mysterious. It is like, what the hell's going on, and why is everything so weird, and what are these freak accidents, and somebody's running around like, you know, the character from Scream, right?
Yeah,
killing people
hooded.
with shears. Yeah, hooded. You know, a hooded person, and then it just seems like it's one person, right? One person doing all this.
Because that's what you're led to believe.
Yeah, and then the reveal is that it's all of these like happy-go-lucky, you know, lovely townspeople who are kind of like in this weird little cult. You know? It's fabulous. What a reveal.
So it was, I mean, that's the thing. I was enjoying all of the little callbacks.
Yes.
And he has a Japanese peace lily, and his ex-girlfriend always said, like, oh, you care more about your peace lily than you do about any other relationship.
Yeah.
So when he smashes it over the head of the trolley boy, YOMP, shows that he does value, other things. He gets Danny one as a birthday present because Danny's working on his birthday. He's like, we were working, weren't we? And that's when someone else dies. And it's like this whole plot is unraveled that, is leading you to believe that Skinner, the guy that owns the Safeway, is worried they were going to buy the land. It's all really complicated, though. Like, I can't explain it without sounding fucking stupid.
There's the thing with the plot, if you've not seen it and you're trying to explain it, is there's a lot of like things, interwoven things going on behind the scenes. And it's like you said about them wanting to keep the town perfect, right? And also, if they want something to get approved, or if they want something to go ahead, they'll like kill the person that is like in the way of that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like all of these interwoven, which is why it was so weird that not weird, but it's why it made sense in the end that it wasn't just one person, that it was like quite a few people involved in this, right?
Yeah.
Also, how fucking funny was it when he's like in the like countryside and there's like an old lady with the shotgun, and then he fucking jumps over the fence and just like kicks her in the face.
You've got to do it.
Oh my God.
Because the kids, they were saying everyone and his mom, who's got guns, farmers. Who else? Farmers' moms. She has a gun.
Yeah. It's just brilliant. It's just so good. And the writing is clever.
Yes.
The jokes are just great and like, again, really subtle, not in your face. I love, again, the deadpan nonchalant.
Deadpan humor.
The deadpan humor just will always resonate with me. I feel like, I don't know, because like with you like Beverly Hills Cop, right? But he's just one guy. So I don't know how you react to that kind of American cop humor, like buddy cop stuff.
Don't find it as funny.
Yeah,
because obviously I don't have the same sort of sense of humor as Eddie Murphy. I do find it funny.
Yeah,
but not like laugh
Rush
out loud
Hour.
Funny. Yeah,
like Rush Hour. Like, do you remember Rush Hour? Have you seen it?
I love Rush Hour.
Okay, so it can be funny sometimes, I guess, depending on.
Yeah, it's more of like a that's like Dumb and Dumber. It's very stupid comedy.
Yeah.
But it's not like my favorite kind of comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's really well written, and it's very, very Edgar Wright.
Yeah, there's like not to spoil anything, but this is for 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. It's not a spoiler, it's just a joke in the movie, essentially.
Yeah,
One of the characters, which Ralph Fiennes, he used to be a doctor, and he's like treating someone, and he goes, okay, that'll be, X amount of money. And then he goes, just kidding, NHS. But like, they're in the apocalypse. Right?
Yeah.
Like
there is no NHS. There is no money. You don't need to pay because it's...
And also like the person he's dealing with is also, I won't say anything about that, but it's just shit like that. It's just so clever and so funny. And it's so low effort in a way that it's like, it doesn't need to be loud and over the top and like, all that shit. It's just, there's something about British humor that really resonates with me. Well done, Brits.
I'm glad. I am glad.
Well done, Brits. You guys are great. Well done. But yeah, this movie, great movie. And it's a movie that I can watch multiple times.
Yeah, same. I mean, it's not as funny as when I saw it because it hasn't really aged in the same way that I have. And it doesn't mean that it isn't any less good.
Wait, in what way? Sorry.
It's just I didn't find it as entertaining. I mean, I watched it all and was engaged in it at least.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a laugh out loud. I wouldn't choose to watch it ordinarily. I only watch it if someone else wants to watch it.
Yeah. It's because you've seen it before and you know the twists and turns and you know everything that happens. Is it right?
Yeah, I do. And but I still appreciated now watching all of it, the things that were the little callbacks that I didn't catch or that I forgot about.
Yeah.
So it was all the little things where you think, well, that's fucking ridiculous. Like the fact that there's this tiny little flower shop and he kills the whoever it is, kills the woman behind the counter.
With the shears, yeah.
Yeah. And starts running, and it's a massive fucking garden centre back there. And you've been given all these clues towards the red herring, like he's really good at running. So and you see Skinner running at the beginning, like as a fun runner.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other things
that's really good. Yeah, that's funny.
The graffiti, and obviously the fountain in the middle is it's got all the names of the people in the cult there on the fountain. There's a plaque. Yeah. I'm thinking what else. There's I'm trying to think if there was anything good about the cranberry juice or whether that was just a drink that he ordered. But he didn't like they didn't like the paper. They didn't like the local paper because Tim Messenger was the editor who was like uncovering all the ins and outs of the fucking...
The weird... Yeah.
Tim Messenger was doing the reporting. He was unraveling everything because the house that blew up wasn't in line with the way it looked. And it turns out that it's all just really innocuous stuff that they were killed over, you know?
Yeah, like because some things were just like, what?
He has a horrible... It's like Nick Angel was making it out to be some kind of like big plan because Skinner didn't want any competition with his shop because if they built a bypass through, it would mean that they'd put a big shopping precinct type thing and Skinner would lose out on money. But really, it was just because it was a really fucking ugly house. That's why they blew it up and killed him. And because Blower was really, really bad at acting.
Yes.
It wasn't that he was in charge of the planning committee of like everything.
Yeah, it's just that his acting was shit.
It was like she didn't die because she was selling the land. It's just, it's all these little things. It was all just like a really fucking innocuous bullshit reason that they all died. And the kids that were in the pub and him that nicked something out of the Safeway, he was down in the catacombs as well.
Yeah, when he finds all the bodies and he just sees... I love the gold statue guy, and he just doesn't even look like he's decaying or anything.
Yeah,
he's just
there. He's so shiny.
Yeah, he's still shiny, no dirt on him, and he's still with his hands like up or whatever, and he's just still.
And he says, the Andes.
Yes.
And he says, if you want to be a big cop and go hang out in the miniature village. And he does.
Oh, I love that little mini village.
You have one here in Blackpool. I should really go.
Oh,
that's a very British thing to have a miniature.
I've never really... don't think I've ever really seen one of those. Not in the UK, at least.
I was watching my home movies and we visited so many miniature villages.
Oh, it's really nice. They're so really cool. Funny. Like they are
really clever.
Like just the smaller version of like the little, village or town or whatever. It's really cool. I love the shootout scene so much. It is so daft and so silly. Why all these people have freaking guns.
Well, that's another callback as well, isn't it? Because he says nothing ever happens here, and he's like, well, actually look at people. Like, what's he doing with that big coat on? It's not because he's cold. What's he hiding? Yeah. And that guy there, why has he got his cap covering his face?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want him to see his face. Is it because he's ugly?
And, he's trying to like find, why things are the way that they are, because he's like, it can't be what you guys are saying. And just like, the woman with her bike and the basket and like there's guns in there. And then the woman up on the second floor and she's got a weird sniper and shot, like the amount of guns, not even just guns, right? The type of guns that they have.
Yes.
You wouldn't. This is not a normal occurrence, right? Like, just even having you can't own guns in the UK, right? Unless you're hunting, right?
I mean, farmers do get you have to get a license for it, and there are gun shops in the UK. Hunting is a thing in the UK, much to
but not just for like, you know, these you just see these people with like, you know, snub nose and revolvers and you know,
these are very like action movie guns.
Yes, exactly. And it just it's the joke, right? It's but it's just so insane seeing it in like a UK like little fucking village town. It's like
there's this massive car chase going on and all this shootout, and the judges for the town are there doing the judging at that time.
Yeah.
And obviously there's the car chase that's going on, and they see the swan, so they catch the swan.
Yeah.
Like he always does things properly, and the swan that is in the car, and that's what saves the day because it attacks the chief.
Yes, so, that's right.
And he drives into a tree.
Swan saves the day. What a little guy or little girl. Could be a girl.
Little girl. Well, actually, the swan was played by Elvis. A swan called Elvis.
Oh, wonderful! Elvis the Swan.
Yeah. So that's a little famous, and the dog's got a credit in there as well. I like the way the dog is Samson played Saxon. The fact that the dog and the swan got credited, whereas Cate Blanchett, who played Janine, which was his ex-girlfriend in the crime scene investigation unit, Steve Coogan didn't get credited.
That is
Peter
so
Jackson
funny.
was the thief dressed as Santa.
What? Why do they do these things? It's so random.
It's because they love Edgar Wright. They love him. And he played a shelf stacker and the voice of Dave.
That is so funny to me. And it's kind of like when you hear random shit, like you wouldn't know this, but there's like a rumor, or it's like there's like a hot piece of trivia where it's like, oh, Daniel Craig plays a stormtrooper in like the new fucking it's like, what
who finds this shit out as well? Like, who knows?
Like, what do you mean he plays
How
a
do you verify
stormtrooper?
these things?
Yeah, it's so fucking random, but this I can understand. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like with Lynch.
I think,
like with David Lynch, you randomly just got fucking David Bowie, right, to play
Come and hang out.
Yeah, and then like in The Return, because we recently watched that, they had fucking, you know, the Roadhouse, whatever, the place where they go and drink and stuff.
Yeah,
he'd put like a band or some like people performing at the end of every episode, and then they'd had like 9-inch nails.
9-inch nails. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking great. Like,
it's amazing.
It's because, you know, if you have a rapport, people will you can get people like that in.
Yeah.
So it's a really good little mystery film. That's very funny and very. I think it's so watchable. I mean, like I said, I was engaged and I could watch it.
You've seen it before though, so I can understand you being like, because you know what's happening, you know what's going to happen, and all that stuff. So
but I still appreciated it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's a great film.
I figured out how they put this in. It was a Q&A session following a screening of the film in Newcastle upon Tyne. Edgar Wright revealed that the film featured disguised cameos by Cate Blanchett and Sir Peter Jackson. Jackson appears as the Father Christmas who stabs Nick Angel through the hand during the opening montage.
Wow. Okay.
And Blanchett appears masked as Angel's ex-girlfriend, who is a scene crime officer.
Like when there's like a crime scene and they go
crime
in.
Scene investigator, yeah.
Yeah, and they wear those like suits and
masks. And Robert Popper was also in that. That's where Joe Cornish was, and Robert Popper wrote "Look Around You." So it all comes full circle that there's everybody that he knows. Olivia Colman was in "Look Around You" as well. she was in, I think, in the second series more, with Edgar Wright as well, and Robert Popper was in that. So it's so good, and obviously they've got the Cornetto in there where he says, "Go to the shop. Do you want anything? Get me a Cornetto."
Yeah. Well, like a callback to the Cornetto like trilogy thing. Yeah. I'm looking at the scene at the beginning with his ex-girlfriend, and she never takes her mask off or anything, and she's like covered. I've always wondered who that was, but I never like cared enough to go, unless I could
look it up.
Yeah, unless I could like recognize her voice. But isn't she like Australian? No. What is she?
That would ring a bell, but
okay.
Let me find out.
I think she's Australian. Yeah. So she's doing I would imagine, a
British accent. Yeah.
That is so funny.
It's so good.
It's good. It's a really good film.
Samson the dog was not allowed to become a real police dog as he was considered too friendly.
Boo! Give Samson his job. Boo!
I love him. No, he's better as an actor anyway.
True.
Much better.
But yeah, like, it's great. Obviously, if you've seen it before, the mystery surrounding it is kind of like, not that it doesn't hit the same, but obviously when you're watching a mystery and you know what the reveal is and everything, and
if you know who done it, it's not really.
Yeah,
but it is such a. It's a film that has worked its way into worldwide sort of acclaim, because there's the kid in the pub at the beginning where he says, "When's your birthday?" He says February 23rd or something. What year? Every year.
Every year, yeah. I fucking love that line. It's so dumb.
And like the greater good, people will just say that.
The greater good, for the town and everything. For budget, 12 to 16 million, so it's approximately 8 million pounds, which is insanity. That's like pretty low. Well, it's a lot, but it's also like, if you think about everything that happens in the movie, and obviously everybody's like pay fairly low, I would say. Like, think about people, like how much people were getting paid, right? And there's a lot of big names in it.
Yeah,
so
and there's a lot of special effects, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of special effects, a lot of like filming locations in London and everywhere else. So fairly low, but obviously that's 2007, so maybe a bit higher in today's inflation standards. But it grossed over $80 million.
Wow.
Which is amazing. And obviously the DVDs from then until now, probably made a shitload. So,
speaking of DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
When Nicholas is chasing the shoplifter through the supermarket, Danny is reading the taglines of the cheap action films. Police Story 3, Super Cop. Super Cop, meet the cop that can't be stopped. And then he runs and he throws the DVD back in the bargain bin, where it lands beside a copy of Shaun of the Dead. But it's called Zombies Party, which is what Shaun of the Dead was released as.
Really?
It was the release title of Shaun of the Dead in certain countries, and the price tag is covering Simon Pegg's face to keep it from breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, that's a really good piece of trivia. I like that a lot.
Some fucking amazing trivia. Like, the names of the townspeople of Sanford are almost all word for occupations. Did you notice that? Cooper, Porter, Turner, Shooter, Prosser, Hatcher, Paver, Butcher, Skinner, Fisher, Walker, Thatcher, Weaver, Roper, Tiller, Reaper, Messenger, Staker, Treacher, Cocker, Blower, Draper, Merchant, Cartwright, Wainwright.
That's amazing. I did not actually notice that. That's incredible.
Those names are things, obviously, like medieval. They're very They're all like ye olde names, and so they've obviously been there for generations, which is why it's such a like. That's why they've kept the names and why they're so precious about the village.
The village itself, yeah, and like the standards and like keeping things the way that they want to keep things. Mm-hmm. What other trivia? Apparently, with the success of Shaun of the Dead, they were given free right just to do whatever they want on this film. So Shaun of the Dead came first, and then this one was the next in the trilogy. Arguably, do not love World's End. It's okay.
I agree. I'm not that keen on it. I think it's quite slow and boring, and it's a bit stupid.
I don't love it. Yeah, I don't love it. Watched them all recently, like one after another, and these two, like the Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, stellar, love them. World's End, it's still got its like, you know, good moments and funny.
I would agree, but it's not as zingy, you know?
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Still, it's an okay film. Just it pales in comparison to these two. What else? So we've talked about budget, little bits of triv.
I'm still reading through some of the trivia because it's
There's
bloody
a lot.
Brilliant. Did you like the Make Sanford Great Again? We should.
No! Oh God, no! Oh, that's insane. That line is forever ruined. To the end of our days.
Yeah. So, although Bill Bailey plays two different Sergeant Turners, they both wear a uniform with service number 101. 101 is the non-emergency police line for the UK.
Okay. It reminds me of that, what's that number from the IT Crowd? Where they're like... Have you ever watched it?
118-999. 8819. I can't remember it, but I know the song. 7253.
I fucking love the IT Crowd, dude. It's so good.
It is really good. There's a kid at the end, Aaron A. Aronson. That's a joke because he's like, oh, we'll start with we've got to go through it. Everybody, should we start with Aaron A. Aronson? Ha ha ha, because it's like so many A's in the name. And it's the last character listed in the credits.
Aww.
It's absolutely fucking brill. Everybody thought that they were really like policemen and reverend. Edgar Wright got to shoot most of the film in his hometown, and the fight scenes were shot outside the St. Cuthbert's Parish Church in the city of Wells.
Wow. That must have been... Wait, didn't O's and stuff go there? Or like...
Yes, I think so.
Right? They went there to film something, and I'm pretty sure they said this...
Near Wookiee Hole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said... This is why I kind of wanted her on for this, because I know... that they went there to film something, and I think I know she kind of likes this film. But
yes, she does.
But yeah, that would have. We'll ask her next time. What she thought of the little town there.
They did the hopping over the fences, which is another callback as well. Every
film.
Yep, every film. But yeah, this is. It's a cracking... It's one of those films that it's hard to talk about, but it's very, very enjoyable. You know?
It is, yeah. It's if you'd never seen it before, I'm kind of jealous because I would love to be able to watch this film for the first time and have it all unravel like that.
Yes.
Because, yeah, there's just not a lot of films really like this.
Yep.
At this like high caliber and with such a huge cast of really talented actors and really like personable and like really likable actors like Olivia Colman and everyone else like Simon Pegg that was listed. But good film, impressive budget considering all the stuff that they managed to pull off. A lot of trivia,
so much, but it's absolutely fucking fantastic. You know, one of the Andys was played by Rafe Spall, which is Timothy Spall's son, because I watched a film recently, which Jim Broadbent was in and Timothy Spall was in, and it's just like there were so many people. I was actually just thinking of this film the other day because I watched that film and I was like, oh, I didn't know he had a son.
Isn't that crazy?
And it was a bit like Al Smithy from Hat Films.
I was gonna say that sounds like Hat Films. When you said Al Smithy, I was like, wait, is this another?
Smithy? No,
we're talking about Smithy. What would you rate this film, Sophie?
Let me see what I put on my letterbox because I'm still logging things on Letterboxd.
Put it on a letterbox.
So I rated it 4 out of 5 stars.
Ooh.
But I think I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, honestly.
I mean, that would be 3 out of 5.
I know, I'm changing it on here because it's it was the first time I watched it. This way round, this particular watch round, 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Because I enjoyed it, it's funny, it's watchable, but it's not something I would choose to watch.
What, just in general? Like you wouldn't ever...
I mean, it's not like, oh, I really fancy watching Hot Fuzz. I've never really... That's not a line I've ever said in my life.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I get that. For all the reasons I mentioned, it's just having lived in the UK, I have a newfound appreciation for just all the UK isms in this film, from the humor to the way people act to the small village, behaviors and everything. I think it's a really clever script and it's just a joy. And I can watch this film multiple times. I think more evenly spaced between watches, but it is definitely one of those films that is, for me at least, pretty damn rewatchable. Probably my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy, as much as I do really like Shaun of the Dead. I think this sits at like an 8 for me.
Sure.
It's a good film. Really good film. Very likable.
Here's the bit of the trivia that I was thinking of. Jim Broadbent, David Bradley, and Bill Nighy appeared in the Harry Potter film franchise, and Rafe Spall is the son of Timothy Spall, who also was in the Harry Potter films.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
There you go. Yeah,
another little thing.
I forgot he was in it. He was the... Bill Nighy was the Minister of Magic or some shit like that, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
But great film. Loved it. Would recommend you go and watch it, even if we have been talking spoiler territory. If you've not seen it in a while.
It's not really good spoiler territory because it's all over the fucking place. I don't know how I'm making words. How am I forming my sentences right now?
God, it's been we've had like a bit of a break. So this was my movie. This was my pick. So we are gonna default to the list.
Let me go. What even is my list?
Yeah, it's been a while, so we're a little rusty. Need a bit of WD-40.
I think I need to add something to my list actually, because we watched Napoleon Dynamite with my mommy.
Yes,
and I need to add something to my list. So I have my secondary list. We all have secondary lists.
We do,
and I've seen that one. I'm trying to think of something that I. Oh no! Did I add? I had 1, 2, 3. No, I do need to add. I do need to add something. I want to add something that is. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something good that I haven't seen that I want to see.
So on your list is, what is it? Dead Heat.
Yes.
Total Recall.
Yes.
Santa Sangre.
Yes.
Shallow Hal. And Westworld.
And I'm trying to think of something that I haven't seen but would like to see to add to my list, because I think, I can add all these films that I love, but it's like I want to add something different.
Oh, okay.
What's on your list? Let me think about your list.
I need to start putting a bit more on my secondary list. Because it's been a while, but like we said, with these new ideas that we have moving into this new year, it's exciting stuff, doing the quick fire reviews and everything else that we have planned. So I need to replace Hot Fuzz now since this was on the list, but mine's Crocodile Dundee, Fast and Furious, Cool World, Gone in 60 Seconds, and The Addams Family.
Oh, that's a good bloody list. I'm looking at my watch list on Letterboxd.
You can just leave out like one.
But what if we roll an extra one? Do I just get to pick out of the list?
I guess, yeah. If it ends up being like a 6, which is the one that's like missing, then you just pick, I guess.
I'll just pick.
Yeah.
Or we go for a wild card, which is just
wild card.
I'll just pick something random off my watch list. Although not a lot of things are able to be watched. Let's just roll some dice, man.
Roll the dice.
We're just so out of practice, aren't we?
This is our first time back after the break.
This is my first day.
This is my first day on the job.
I
don't know what I'm doing.
Here's a dice. Let's roll. It's a 1.
Which is?
I don't even know.
Dead Heat? Yeah.
Dead Heat. Oh shit,
Dead
that's
Heat.
good. That's good. That's good stuff, man. Dead Heat.
Okay, so that is the 1988 film.
I didn't need to add anything to my list then. Well, I will add something.
You will, really but there was no
interesting.
need this time because it rolled a 1. So this is...
oh my god, do you know what we should do?
Go on.
I'm going to put it on the Patreon and say, come on guys, I've got a space in my list. I don't know what to fill it with. Tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Drinking cups of tea. I've had a bit of a major tea and coffee thing delivery. I've got Bird and Blend flavoured teas again, and there's like a snowball flavoured one, which is coconut and chocolate and marshmallow flavour, and there's like an Irish cream one. They don't taste much like they're nice, but they don't taste like they're supposed to, I think.
Yeah, a lot of the time they kind of miss them. Well, they can just sort of miss the mark, and it's like, okay, you tried a little bit, but
yeah,
I appreciate the effort, I guess. So Dead Heat is, I'll give you a quick synopsis. It's a cop is killed investigating a strange case.
We just got cops. Yeah,
just cops galore here of resurrected corpses. His partner and a pathologist resurrect him, but he only has a limited time before he starts to decompose. And he uses it to chase down the diabolical man who killed him.
I love this film.
Never heard of it, never seen it. So this is a new one for me.
I'm excited.
Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. I'm very glad to be back. And
yes, we've got so many things planned. So many people to talk to.
We have a lot of people to talk to. I'm very excited. And hopefully we can do the things that we obviously outlined at the beginning, because I really want to do that kind of stuff. And I think it's like a no-brainer to do that kind of stuff. So...
which is really fortunate because we don't have a brain between us.
If we only had a brain.
Oh.
Let's do a very quick shout out to our lovely Patreon.
I am so full of gratitude for our patrons.
It's just amazing to me that we have so many people who support us, really, and and have patience when we do go on breaks. So we appreciate you a lot. I'm going to shout out the middle tier and the top tier, because I'm feeling particularly thankful today. It's a fairly big list, but you know what? You guys deserve it. You guys deserve a shout out. So thank you very much to Sunday Morning Hot Dog. Great name. Dragon Master Adam, Ack Diesel, Steve, Ben, Pontius Partridge. Great name. Edward, Connor Hansen, Justin Gyron, Caldio, ULJ, Jesper Enscar, Nick G, Chris Hickey, Rebecca, Davey VO, Gothos, Doron Ben Chaim, Jenky, Nathan Jones, Shiffin999, Shadow Owl, Limjo, Shark Dog, Fact Sheet, Daniel, Shane, Xs NL, Scott5877, I'm a Robot, Luck, Darkhip, and Anki.
Thank you.
Those were our Pog Yompers and our Giga Yompers. Thank you all.
So grateful.
So grateful. And like we said, we are very excited for this year and we want to produce more, do a bit more without burning out, because that's the important part.
That's going to be the real fucking trick, innit? The real trick.
Because we do a lot outside of YOMP. We have very full schedules, but we love YOMP to death.
Do you know what my favourite thing to do is lying down, though? So, I need to make sure I get to do some of that.
Yeah, that's
fine.
A
lot of it. I love that.
That is absolutely, understandable. I do not blame you in any capacity.
I love a good lie down. I just realised Brenda's still on this little footstool under the desk. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see her.
What a baby.
Well, I'm just going to fill in a few minutes of Brenda talk. I think we should talk about the cats for a little bit as a little treat for the end.
Yeah, why not? Before we wrap it up.
So Brenda she's gone very deaf and very senile, okay? She is 16 this year, I think.
Oh, baby.
According to my sources, which is I've had her 14 years. So that makes kind of sense. I got her when she was about 1.5 to 2 years old. Mm-hmm. And so she starts to sundown. She's got cat dementia, I think. So when it gets to about 10:45, so around midnight, she starts yowling. And she was meowing a bit ago because she didn't know where I was. And so I have to pick her up and take her around the house and say, like, look, here's food. If you want food, I have to bring her up to bed and tuck her in and stuff like that. And she gets magic mayonnaise. I don't know whether I told you about the magic mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, because she likes mayonnaise, right?
She likes mayonnaise, and I crush her steroids up into mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And Candace also gets hers.
Because we've talked about the mogget, which is like the meaty meaty yogurt. But Brenda likes the meat troops. But Brenda likes mayonnaise specifically. So
I mean, I should really try her with mogget as well. I think it mixes it up a bit, because I mean, it's full of oil, vinegar, and eggs. That's all mayonnaise is. It's not really good. It's not made for cats. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
But she's doing great. She's all tufty still. Her fur doesn't grow back as well as it does either. Candace Marie is very happy that she's not going back to the vet as much because I'm giving her magic mayonnaise, soon to be mogget. I wonder if she'll eat it because she's so fussy. She doesn't like chicken. This is weird for a cat, isn't it?
Yeah, very strange that she doesn't like chicken.
And Keith is a mad bastard, and X's and L actually sent them. Oh my god, he sent some fucking incredible things. He sent, it like a tube for them to run through, but it zips up into a circle.
Yes.
So it's like a springy tube, like a toy tube. And the cats can run through it and they can play.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought you were talking about food. I was like, huh?
No,
I get you.
X's and L got them loads of treats anyway. So many treats. Yeah. But I don't know what to do with all of them. They're going to eat them. It's fine. But he gets them the best toys, and he got them this, it's a tube that you zip up, and it's like a donut shape, and it's got a cushion in the middle. They fucking love it. Candace Marie, I think she's got a nest there.
Oh.
But I had to put it away for my cleaner to clean up around it. And then Brenda decided, I'm going to throw up right where Marta's cleaning. And I'm like, right, Brenda. And then she did a smelly poo. And I was like, I'm just going to go. And I went out and left Marta with Brenda.
Oh, no.
Marta adores Brenda. And it's so nice.
That's nice.
Brenda is absolutely the love of my life. She's mental, she stinks, she's noisy, and I would not change her for the world.
God, that's so weirdly wholesome, Biff.
And also, I'm just going to say, G got me the best fucking Christmas present. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god! I haven't even asked you about that. Did you like? Didn't I tell you you would like? I just knew you would love it because it's so you.
I'm gonna just let the listeners guess what it was. Oh, what do you think Sophie got?
Because, what do you think? Ooh.
It's fucking beautiful. It's a coffin jewelry box that you can hang on the wall, and it's velvet and padded. It's got a mirror inside it and all these little places for your necklaces and rings. And I adore it. My God, it's so beautiful.
I'm so glad that you do, because I'm like, I know you, and I know that is something that you would fucking love.
I do, I'm trying to figure out the best place to put it, because I don't want to just hide it away.
It's pretty big, right? Like, it's a pretty,
And I wanted one. I was looking at them, and then when I went to buy one, I couldn't find it. So I am so fucking grateful. I love it.
It's from. I don't even want to tell you the website, because I got you something else. Oh, you know it. Oh,
I know the website, but it's so good. It's amazing.
Yeah, I knew you would like it. I'm glad you did.
I love it. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, that was That was a great Chrissy Prezi. I got some really fucking good Christmas presents. People know me so well. Like,
it's just sometimes when you just stop to think, it's really not difficult to like figure out what a person really likes. But yeah, it can be a bit hard sometimes.
It's really difficult for me, because sometimes I'm like, does this person really want that sort of thing? And oh my God. But then, oh my God, I love it. I love
very
it.
Good.
I'm
very happy. I'm very happy.
I'm also going to tell you all about my dentistry. I think I got my dentist fired.
What?
I haven't told anyone this story yet.
Oh no, why?
So, I had the root canal, and the root canal did not take. And I went to the dentist, and he gave me antibiotics, and he was very touchy. He put his hands on my arm a bit, and he like touched my hand, and he was saying, "Follow me on Instagram, send me a message," stuff like this. Then he started going on about Palestine and Venezuela. Now, this is not something that you talk about in a professional setting.
I mean,
you don't know what your clientele is going to say and how they're going to react to you saying. Like, it doesn't matter what your opinions are on it.
I mean, it's a professional environment. You're there to have this service done.
I'm there to have my teeth looked at, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're alternative. So they're very, like, proactive and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I am very, like, I understand and I get it, but I don't really want to talk about it. I want my teeth fixed.
Yeah, this is, like, it's inappropriate.
Yeah. So he says, I need a CT scan. Which is a 3D X-ray, and I get booked in for that. And I also get booked in, I have my cleaning done. So I've been to the dentist twice a week for like weeks now. I'm so fucking bored. One of my fangs has chipped, but it's not bothering me, so I'm just kind of going to leave it. I went to this other dentist, and I say to her, and the assistant, the nurse, I say, I don't want to see this dentist again, okay? Because it's just a bit touchy-feely. It's a bit much for me. I'd really appreciate if I could see you going forwards. They note this down. Then I have my scan, which in itself is a fucking clusterfuck, because they say, have you got any earrings in? I say, yeah, I've got 6 in each ear, and they're pretty much welded into place. So I spend 15 minutes trying to get my earrings out for this scan, which is in a cupboard. They don't know how to use the fucking software. They're like, it says the disk's full. Well, you need to empty the recycle bin. How do I do that? I go back to the fucking dentist yesterday. The dentist is very subdued. He says he's leaving. He's moving away.
Okay.
I say, oh, interesting. And he's nowhere near as like full on and friendly as before. So I think they've said, could you not come back? Basically,
this is the one that was being weird with you.
Yes.
Right.
So he suddenly stopped being weird, but the whole dental practice is falling to pieces.
Oh my God.
It's an absolute mess.
Shambles. In literal shambles.
I think I need surgery on that bit of my face. So they're
brilliant.
Gonna I'm not going to go into too many details because it's gory, but oh God, it's such a
fucking nightmare is what that sounds like. You poor thing.
Very funny. So I'm like, oh shit, did me saying something get him fired?
Probably not, but at the same time, he probably has a track record.
That's what my mom said. Like, if it's not just one thing.
When I did my root canal, the guy who was doing it was also really weird and creepy and said weird shit. And because when they're like, with mine, it was all the way at the back, at the top. Ooh, yeah. And they had to like put something in my mouth to keep it open. So he could get all the way back there. And then like, I think I like moaned in like, oh, but your mouth's open. He's like, oh, it's a good little moan. I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
That's like when I had my kidney stone things.
What?
My kidney stone zapped by the ultrasound, the ultrasonic zapper. And the guy started asking about my sex life.
Ah! What do you mean?
I wish medical professionals would just fucking stay professional instead of...
Okay, I don't
but
even...
the thing is, I was on drugs. This was another occasion where I was on painkillers to the point where I was a bit spacey.
Oh my God.
Because he was making comments because I'm quite slim. And he was... Yeah.
I can't even sigh hard enough. I swear to God. Like, what the fuck, man? Just what the fuck, honestly.
We live in a world where this happens so regularly that we're just like, oh.
We live in a fucking society, I tell you that much.
We're living in a world where I forget about all the transgressions that happen between all of the medical professionals that we deal with on the daily.
Literally.
But it's like, oh.
Well, you just have to sort of go, oh. Yeah, thank you for listening to this very
I just thought I'd fill everybody
episode.
in on a bit of my life since we couldn't really talk too much. Like, it was very difficult to... We couldn't talk about Hot Fuzz in excellent detail because the film itself is good. And it's one of those films where you enjoy it.
We don't always have to talk about it in like, thorough detail either. No. I think it depends on the film. But moving forward, with these ideas that we have on quick fire reviews or, talking about and making a YouTube video / podcast episode where it's more quick fire could be an interesting thing for people. Please, if you are on our YouTube and you've listened to this episode and you've heard what we've discussed, please let us know. Is it something that you do want to see more of? And, have us do quick fire reviews and do reviews on movies that are new and have just come out to streaming or just come out in cinema, stuff like that.
We want to hear about what do you people like? We don't know what you like.
And we're going to be potentially doing cam. Like if we're doing a quick fire review, we'll film it as well. So that could
Might
be
as well.
You can
look at us. You can look at me looking at my Tamagotchi going, oh yeah. Yeah, my Tamagotchi's back as well, by the way.
Oh, I heard it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
His name is Aphid.
Oh, hello, Aphid.
He's got a job in a restaurant. I think he washes up, but really the job is just to identify what is a fork and a spoon and a knife.
Oh, living the dream. Living the dream.
He couldn't get a job before. It was really hard work for him to get work. I had to take him to the job centre.
Well, I'm glad he's got a job now.
Yeah,
identifying cutlery.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you so much. You guys are great. Next movie, Dead Heat, 1988. And we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.